So I am already failing at doing travel vlogging because I forgot to do the whole look at us playing Tetris with the luggage. But we are on our way to the airport and we are flying to Thailand. The boys are super excited, and I always dress them alike for some reason when we are doing long trips. I feel like if we get separated, we look like a team, and that's what matters. But anyway, Mateo's driving us to the airport and we are preparing for our very long journey that he will not be joining us on. He will be staying here. So it's goodbyes at the airport. And he didn't get his passport renewed, guys. But you know what? I don't let no monkey stop my show. And me and the boys are heading for our adventures. And, I'll give him a little sweet nothings and ciao, we're off. So once we are through security and check-in process, the boys are setting themselves up in the airplane so that we can be entertained. It's a nighttime flight, so hopefully they're going to be sleeping most of the way. I always plan very well in regards to what time we're leaving, what time we'll be arriving, and trying to basically make sure that once we are somewhere, we start getting our body time things together. But of course, well laid plans do not always come to fruition. The boys are expert travelers at this point, and they do a great job. As you can see, it's morning now. We had our night flight, but things, of course, did not work out as planned. We are stuck in an airport in Shanghai, and the poor boys have been sitting here um, for 12 hours, and we are in an airport that we're not supposed to be in. We're not at the right airport, and they won't let us deboard. So this is going to make us miss our connection in Shanghai. And honestly, we sat here for like 2 hours. I had to separate the kids because they were getting a little, I don't know what to call it, frustrated with one another. And I was getting tired of them starting to be frustrated with sitting on a plane for so long. And it's understandable. But either way, we are just sitting, waiting. I hate this. I hate being stuck in a plane. The boys are hungry and it's frustrating. So eventually, however, we heard that we were going to start taking off. The boys have their tablets for entertainment, but I have none. And now we're about to take off. So this should be good. We sat here for like 2 hours, and now we are cleared to go to the correct airport where we have already missed our transfer to Bangkok. But we are still troopers and we're hanging in there. We finally made it to the next part of our journey. We were supposed to be arriving in Bangkok about this time, which was about 8 o'clock p.m. local time, but we are not in Bangkok yet. We are just heading to the next airport. And hopefully, we will be able to connect. And get to Bangkok. So I wasn't able to film in between because it was a mad dash to get the last flight to Bangkok. And we are finally on our way to Bangkok on the last flight, which will probably get us there at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Guys, the boys were so good. The poor babies had not eaten because we didn't have any time to get anything at the airport between getting off of our delayed flight and trying to make it to now this new flight. We actually only had 45 minutes. When we got to the ground agent to find out what was going to happen with our connection, she basically was like, "You need to run." And I had to run with the kids, and like I luckily I packed kind of lightly. I only had one carry-on in our backpacks. So obviously we made it to the next flight, and I'm so excited to finally get there. It's been a long and exhausting day. Once we arrived, it was just after 1 o'clock in the morning, and as you can see, the airport is completely empty. And there are a few logistical things that I have to do, get some money, some Thai baht, and get our luggage. But we are finally here and so excited. As you can see, the kids are still full of energy. Poor babies. We still need to get some food because we have not eaten since the airport food, which was the airline food was not very delicious, and we kinda just picked over it. I'm surprised that they were in such good spirits, but they were, and I'm very happy that they are just warriors. They're travel gods for little kids who just know how to do it. This is not their first long haul, considering we try to go to the States once a year, but here we are finally. As you can imagine, I am super exhausted and I do not have the same energy as the boys. So we pop into a cab and I'm super excited to get to our B&B because I'm hoping that there'll be a few things open where we could grab something to eat before we crash out. And it's after 1 a.m. for us here local time, but really, it's 5 hours ahead of time in Italy. So it's not necessarily that late internally for us, but we're leaving the airport and heading out. I'm a little nervous because our driver does not speak English. And I showed him the information to our B&B that was written in Thai, and he showed it to someone else. So I'm not even sure whether or not he could read it, but we are headed there, hopefully. But of course, as we start to approach our destination, I realized that our cab driver did not know where to go. I kept showing him the instructions, and this man just kept driving up and down the street, y'all. Eventually, after asking about 10 people, it seems like we actually arrived at our B&B. I got the boys some food and we got settled and went to bed.